What's up, people? It's your girl Adeola. First of all, no offense to the Nigerian government, but why are you not seeing what the rest of us are seeing? Incompetent people are working for you and they're getting paid. Pastor or Simbajo, what are you guys looking at? How can you not smell it if somebody is lying to you? That is all you have to do. Why do you have a nose? The DSS, who are supposed to be going after criminals, are the ones criminating the country with lies. Can I say criminating? You don't even know. So I can't take anything, as you guys know, but lies. I can't take anything but lies. Put up my father in white. Boni Jare, Uncle Peter. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Uncle Peter Afunaya, the spokesperson for DSS. No, baby, no, don't lie. No, lie. Thank you very much, my brother. Sorry, Jare, Uncle. Why did you say you arrested Omoyele Sowore again?
He has crossed the lines. He has threatened public safety. Sowore has, as a matter of fact, threatened the peaceful coexistence, social harmony of Nigeria.
He did? You don't mean it. He Sowore crossed the line. Where were you guys, by the way, when the Mieti Allah group threatened the whole Southwest on national TV? Or does this rule only apply to a select set of people?
There is apprehension, there is anxiety. Citizens, residents are worried.
Wait a minute. How did I not know this? That there is anxiety in Nigeria because Sowore called for revolution. Why didn't you guys tell me? I'm back. Why didn't you guys tell me you had anxiety because Sowore called for a revolution? You know, my father, just between me and you, in case you're watching, let me look here. I think that you're starting to mix things up. Maybe the president had anxiety when he heard revolution. I know I cannot correct you because, of course, who am I? But for you to assume that there is anxiety in the land, the Nigerians were having anxiety because Sowore called for a revolution, that is a blatant lie from the pit of hell.
We want to use this opportunity to assure law-abiding Nigerians that there will be absolute peace in Nigeria. Nothing will happen. There won't be any revolution.
You want us to think you arrested Sowore because of our own peace? Can you also assure us that there will be no more robbery on our roads and that there will be no more kidnappings? Why would you even think that people are worried about somebody protesting? Why do you like to lie to yourselves? That's why I don't understand. I'm not yabbing you, of course, Daddy. I cannot even yab you. But maybe somebody lied to you, which is why you are now lying to yourself. So now, in case the media didn't get it, what he wanted them to say, he spells it out to them. He said, now that we have arrested Sowore, no more cause for alarm in Nigeria.
But I want you to use your platforms and medium to tell Nigerians that there's no cause for alarm. To tell Nigerians there's no need to fear. The plot to, cause disaffection, disruption of social services, economic services, dislocate populations, make our children stay away from schools, make markets not to open, that will not be tolerated.
You see, please write it in the comment section below how your lives have improved since Sowore was arrested. Please, my Nigerian people, please write it in the comment. Hey, Kai, I actually feel bad for this man. Educated. This man is educated. If educated people are talking like this, making up lies, the one that got me the most was when they said that Sowore went to Dubai, where he's working with some powerful people to overthrow Nigeria. Now, the only problem is, Sowore said he has never been to Dubai. As soon as I saw the news, I called his brother, the one that visited him in detention. I said, when did Sowore visit Dubai? Because I'm not aware of this. The brother said, oh, that is the question we've all been asking. He went to see Sowore in detention. He's like, when did you go to Dubai? Sowore said, oh, now so I see him. I've never been to Dubai except to transit through the airport. But if anyone has a picture of him in Dubai, by the way, feel free to post it online, which is what I thought the DSS would do. Daddy, put him back up. Daddy, in case you're watching, when you say things like this, you should provide evidence. Otherwise, it will become a lie. It's like you're making things up. I'm just saying, you understand? For real, how do you gather your intelligence? That is what is worrying me right now. They also said that they arrested him because Sowore met with Nnamdi Kanu in New York. I said this in the other episode I did about Sowore's arrest. And I said the fact that they met doesn't mean they have any alliance. I don't think they have any alliance. But even if they do, wasn't that the one that published the meeting on his YouTube page that he met with Nnamdi Kanu? How's that supposed to be a secret meeting? And these are the people that will go to the president to give him a briefing about their findings regarding not just Sowore but security in Nigeria in general. So Buhari and Osinbajo right now would believe that Sowore was in Dubai or that he met with the Shiite leader and all those lies that they are propagating. So if these are the people in charge of intelligence in Nigeria, we are in trouble. We are in trouble. You know, because I can see them telling the president, oh, nobody was kidnapped, or they've been using drones to arrest kidnappers. Seriously, do you really need to play that? They've already seen the drone. You need to stop with this. Sorry, my father in the Lord. So all I'm saying is, even if you don't like Sowore, nobody should be arrested on lies and detained on lies. If people can make up lies like that, they need to fire some people. Did I mention the man's name? What is wrong? You better be careful, because tomorrow now they may say that I was in Japan. You need to be careful. What is wrong with you? I'm just speaking in general. In fact, they may say that you were in Bulgaria. You need to mind yourself. Anyway, I'm just saying that making up stories like this, to me, looks like the Nigerian government couldn't find any justification for arresting Sowore. By the way, there's another protest for Sowore this month in New York, the 19th at the Nigerian consulate, and also September 24th at the United Nations, if you guys can make it. Like, for real, they should just release the man. But you guys not don't know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on to, Uncle Dino. Ayele.
Ayele o, ibosi o.
Ayele o, ibosi o. Thank you, my brother. Why? You know, I haven't slept in days. How can they do us like that? Kogi people, why now? We were sure that Uncle Dino would win this governorship election. We were very sure. Uncle, no be so.
I did not step down. I cannot step down. I'm winning these primaries. We are closing to victory. Yaya Bello must go. One love, PDP!
You see, even when it was time for the PDP primaries, some enemies of progress were carrying rumors that Uncle Dino had stepped down. The man came on Twitter and said, who born them? Me and you know they for the same category. Me and you know they for the...
No day for the same category. Me and them no day for the same category. They're talking about stepping down. I ain't stepping down for anyone. I've got the power. I've got the might. I've got the ticket. Let's go, PDP.
Thank you, Daddy Uncle Dino. But do you know that despite all that, Kogi people, Eberolon. When I saw the result, I am mistaken. You know, I started shaking. I said, how is it possible that my uncle will get only 70 votes? 70? Eberolo Eyara Kogi. Wara Mihaili Kogi. Waselika Aradabe. How can you do my uncle like that? The man has more than 1 million Instagram followers. So how can he get 70 votes? No.
I am in pain. I am in severe pain.
I'm in pain. Severe pain. Thank you, Uncle Fayehun. This is severe pain. But you guys don't have to worry. My uncle released a tweet for all of us, his supporters. He said, because I have God, I'm indestructible. Oh, shit. This is the spirit. You see why I love the man. He said David was first insulted before he was respected. Who for that? And that is always the story of achievers. Until they laugh at you, they will not laugh with you. That was why Zion was born from pains and insult. I will press on. Victory is near. I'm not making fun of you, of course, but of course you must press on. I mean, with all that you have chopped, you can always afford to press on. Anyway, so then he said, let not your heart be troubled. So, but seriously, Uncle, I don't think that we are troubled. I think you are actually the one that is troubled. I think you're starting to make things up. Anyway, then he said, we shall overcome. Okay, so Uncle, I'm sorry, but how many times have I told you to stop saying this year? We shall overcome. Nobody is overcoming with you, because whenever you are chopping the money and driving Lamborghini, you never remember the rest of us, the masses. But when you need to overcome something, suddenly you co-up, you put all of us together. And then you say we shall overcome. What are you overcoming? Anyway, Uncle Dino didn't just lose the PDP primaries. So, Do you know that he got injured that day when some people started shooting and people were running helter-skelter?
People were running helter-skelter.
And to add salt to his injuries, some enemies of progress are now saying that he impregnated T-Boss. You guys remember T-Boss from Big Brother? Uncle, seriously, why are people doing you like this? Why are people after you? They're just trying to spoil your reputation. Uncle, you have a lot of enemies, so you know. But just in case, my uncle has released a tweet that he's not the father. This is wicked. My people, just because the man was fired as a senator and because he lost the governorship primaries, you guys are just suddenly trying to rubbish the man. I don't like it. I don't like it. Don't worry, your uncle, you know, we shall overcome, like you said. So, Oga Buhari, in case you are watching, please, can you please help Uncle Dino to get back to the Senate? We need him at the Senate. I mean, what would this show be without Dino Melaye at the Senate? We cannot even imagine. So please help us to reinstate my uncle, you know, Uncle Dino. Don't worry, uncle, we shall overcome. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. Moving on on to the DRC, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Do you guys know that Ebola is now curable?
Scientists have created 2 experimental drugs that have the potential to cure the deadly Ebola hemorrhagic fever. The drugs have shown a survival rate of up to 90%.
How amazing is that? Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Dr. Muyemba for an amazing breakthrough in finding the cure for Ebola. This man is also a professor of medicine, and he has dedicated more than 40 years of his life researching the cure for Ebola. And finally, 2 patients have been cured, a mother and her son. That's amazing. And guess what? They were literally cured within 1 hour of using the medication. I was like, wait, what? Like one hour, y'all. So Dr. Muyemba is 77 years old, and he's still on top of his game and still the leading medical practitioner in the DRC. He's the general director of biomedical research. Him and his team worked with the World Health Organization as well as Regeneron Pharmaceuticals based in the US and the US National Institute of Health to come up with 2 medications for Ebola. As you guys know, Congo has experienced the 2nd deadliest outbreak in history. More than 2,000 people have died in Congo in the last 1 year. So this is a major breakthrough because all the patients are now being given this new medication. So the only thing is, Dr. Muyemba said that the medications are more effective if the patient receives treatment within the first 3 days of getting Ebola. This is exciting because Ebola outbreak could become a thing of the past. We're super proud of Dr. Muyemba, by the way, and his team. And I know that medical breakthroughs are often tested over and over and again before findings of the research are published and replicated across the world, but by now I was hoping that his story would be everywhere. You get what I'm saying? I really hope that this doctor will be celebrated worldwide for this amazing breakthrough. You guys not know much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. So this next story is actually the story of a Cameroonian woman who is now helping other women who have trouble getting pregnant. And this story is not just for women who are hoping to get pregnant or have kids. Information is powerful, my people. So this is for everybody. If you're hoping to get married someday, you want to know about this because it may be useful when you're ready to have kids. And if you're a man, you want to know about this as well for your children's sake or for your grandchildren, even if you're done having kids. You may know someone that is trying to have kids that this information may help. And I'm starting with a disclaimer. Please, I'm not saying that this is the solution for everyone that is trying to have kids. Everybody's situation is different, but you know, this could be helpful for some people. Also, I'm not a medical doctor, so forgive me if my explanations are not Jim, so you understand? But still, make sure that you talk to your doctor if you're trying to have kids. So don't just go by whatever I talk about on this show. So, ladies and gentlemen, Marceline actually lives in Germany with her husband, and for 3 years after her wedding, Marceline was unable to have a child. She was pregnant 3 different times and she had 3 miscarriages. So she was really desperate. She has free healthcare in Germany and she did all kinds of tests and they couldn't find anything until she asked the doctor to check if her tube was blocked. But that would require an operation. So in order to do that operation, they had to do a blood test. So when they did a blood test, they checked her hemoglobin. And by the way, hemoglobin is the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen to other cells in your body. So if your hemoglobin is low, then you're anemic. And anemia can cause all kinds of things, including severe fatigue. Some people are just unnecessarily tired after doing little things. It can cause heart problems and complications in pregnancies, among other things. It makes it hard for some women to carry a baby full term. For a normal woman, your hemoglobin should be at least 13, but hers was 6.7. She was severely anemic and she didn't even know it. Anemia affects about 2 billion people worldwide, by the way, so it's possible for a lot of people to live with anemia and not even know it, but the symptoms will be there. Some people will just always feel dizzy after small tasks. A 2008 World Health Organization analysis reported that anemia affected almost 25% of the world's population, including 42% of pregnant women. That's almost half of pregnant women, 30% of non-pregnant women, and 47% of preschool children. So it actually kills babies. Anemia can kill. But you know, that statistics has gotten better. Now it's 29% of pregnant women that are anemic, 38% of non-pregnant women are anemic, and 43% of children are anemic. So the whole family should know about this. As for Marceline, they didn't do the surgery to know if her tube was blocked because the moment they found out that she was acutely anemic, they said to her, this is the cause of your problem. So because when a woman is anemic, your iron level is really low and the red blood cells are unable to carry oxygen to the body's tissue. So although it is normal to experience mild anemia during pregnancy due to increased blood volume, severe anemia may put a woman and her baby at risk of premature delivery, low birth weight, and for some women, it just prevents them from carrying a baby to full term. That's why some women would have a miscarriage. So then she started treating anemia, and they told her that it could take about 3 months to treat anemia. They gave her iron tablets, and it was giving her constipation. So an African nurse at that hospital in Germany recommended that she take liquid iron supplements. I believe she took Floradix. That's a liquid iron supplement, and within 2 weeks, she was pregnant. Today, Marceline has 2 beautiful children, a boy and a girl, and she just couldn't keep this to herself because she realized that when a woman is not getting pregnant or she's losing her pregnancy, some Africans don't start by checking the hemoglobin. That's her experience, and they don't even think about that. But apparently it's the reason why some women are not able to have kids. So today she travels the world, literally educating women about anemia. I first met her last year at Harvard when I was invited to speak, but we didn't have enough time that time. So this year, when I went back to Harvard, she also came back again from Germany as one of the speakers. So we exchanged contacts, and that was when we started talking about this. So she said to me, Adeola, it is not the witches or the wizards. It is not the devil, and it is not prayer from the pastor that people need. They should go to the hospital and check their hemoglobin. Tell people to check their red blood cell. They may be surprised. So first of all, if you're a guy planning on getting married, please go to the doctor with your fiancé. Let them check your blood cells. If you're a parent, make sure that your children, especially your daughters, know if they're anemic or not. It's very important to eat foods rich in iron, by the way, like spinach, broccoli, lentils, peas, greens, anything green. Eat a balanced diet. That's very important. But it is also good to take iron supplements, especially for women who are menstruating, because you lose a lot of blood during menstruation. So in fact, if you know that you're planning on getting pregnant in the next 6 months, you need to start taking care of your body to prepare your body for the pregnancy. You should be taking some vitamins, especially prenatal vitamins. There are so many prenatal vitamins out there. These are supplements that contain daily vitamins and minerals that you need before and during pregnancy. Folic acid, for example, is very important to take when you're planning a pregnancy. So Marceline told me that even after having her kids, that she almost lost her life due to anemia, because after she had the kids, she relaxed, and then the anemia came back, and it was giving her excruciating headache. That's how she put it. She said excruciating headache, which is one of the symptoms of anemia, by the way. So for some people, they will just have all this migraine, all this headache that they cannot explain. You may be surprised. It may be because of anemia. And it's because anemia can also prevent having enough oxygen circulating in the brain. So she went to complain about the headache. But when they checked her hemoglobin, do you know that they had to give her 6 pints of blood, like immediately? The doctor said to her that her brain could shut down at any time due to not having enough red blood cells. I was like, what? Apparently her body had adapted to being anemic. So she didn't feel like she was sick. She just knew that she had headache. So when the doctors asked her, how have you been surviving? She said, I look at the doctor, I said, do I look sick to you? So, by the way, anemia can also cause concentration problem. For some people, it's like when you're reading a sentence over and over and over 5, 6 times and you're still not getting it, it's either you're really tired or it may be due to anemia. Not in all cases, but sometimes. So, check it out. So, after having her kids, Marceline prescribed the liquid iron supplement to 8 different women that she knew who were having trouble getting pregnant. And all of them got pregnant and had kids. I was like, wow. She said one of them had twins in Germany. Today, she travels around the world educating women, and she's been to Nigeria, Cameroon, Liberia, the US. She speaks at Harvard. She's going to Kenya and South Africa soon. So she collaborates with medical doctors, and they do all kinds of medical outreaches among women. Next time, we should also talk about blood pressure, because the rate at which people are just collapsing and dying in Nigeria is alarming. Marceline has a master's in public health, and if anyone would like to invite her to speak at their church, at your mosque, at your event, please contact her via this email. Also, if you would like to support what she's doing, because do you know that she's been spending her own money to travel around the world to educate women? I was like, wait, who does that? So please contact her if you would like to support her as well. You can go on her website to see all the works that she's been doing. I'm really happy to see her turn her pain into something that she's using to help other women. So we're so proud of you. Thank you so much, sis. You guys not doing much. Guess what? I'm just keeping it real. First of all, I don't know what it is, but Sendwave decided to extend their $10 promo till Monday the 16th. I'm like, wait, what? Like, what? You just want to keep giving people $10 for using my name as promo code? Oh shit. So my people, better take advantage of this opportunity and download Sendwave so you can send money from the US and the UK to Nigeria, Ghana, Tanzania, Uganda, and Kenya without paying any transaction fees. Oh shit. And the person gets it instantly. Use my name as promo code and you get $10 added to whatever you're sending to your loved ones the first time that you use the app. Also, happy 9th wedding anniversary to Pastor Joel and his beautiful wife. This is the couple that organizes our outreaches among the refugees in Benue State. We're so happy for you guys, for real, and their kids. I got to visit their home last month when I went to Nigeria, and I got to eat the best pepper soup ever at their house. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary to you guys. All right, y'all, don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to. It's been real, and I'm keeping it right up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, I'm gonna see you later. Peace out.